Hey, God, people! Here's your government at work here. Now, remember, this is the same government that tells you you don't need guns, they'll protect you. Keep your eye on this intersection where law enforcement is out there ready to protect and serve the shit out of you. Watch this.
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, my God. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, my God.
Okay, so
Oh,
let me explain kind of what happens here. And this actually happened when I was in the Air Force. We had a bomb threat on base and we had units responding, and two of our units did this exact same thing. One was coming this way and one was coming that way. The bomb threat was over in this area. This guy was going to go this way and come down. This guy was going to go this way and go up. And we call this washout. When you're in a patrol car with the siren on, and cops don't have little headphones like the wimpy firemen do. Here goes the fireman. Here comes all the fireman hate. Rick, what? You know, firemen got those big old earmuffs. When they get in their fire truck, they got time. They don't care. The building's burning. We'll get there when we get there. They put their little earmuffs on. They put their fancy boots and jackets on, and then they drive like maniacs and kill everybody on the way to a fire so they can stand there and watch it be out of water. But I digress. Washout is when you're in a car and you can't hear anything because your siren is washing out everything else. This guy's siren is washing out to him. Neither unit hears each other, so which is why you should clear intersections. And I was a shift supervisor when this happened. I got my ass chewed out. I'm like, damn, I was on the other side of the base with a damn bomb dog waiting at the bomb for more units, and you're blaming me? Well, God damn it, Gore, if you had control of your... In the military, it's always who's ever in charge. It's their fault. So I had to get my ass chewed because these two dummies ran into each other in the middle of a freaking intersection, and I wasn't even around. But it was my fault because I wasn't strict enough. I didn't keep them disciplined. Whatever. I mean, it happens. It sucks. It just goes to show why when you give government immunity, it's not a good thing. When you give people absolute authority with no accountability, it's not a good thing. Cops drive around like freaking maniacs, and they can bust through intersections, and just because you can doesn't mean you should. And all policy says you will not drive faster or fast at any speed unsafe would endanger the public. Almost every policy says that, yet you drive around and you will see cops endangering the public. You'll see videos day by day of cops. You know why they do it? Because nobody holds them accountable. Because when these two guys crash, they're going to be like, oh, they're heroes. They were responding to save somebody. It's not their fault. They were going to help, Rick. It was the person who did the crime's fault. It was the gun's fault. It was the global warming fault. But it wasn't their fault. So I'll play it a couple more times so people zoom in on it so people can kind of see. These guys never saw each other. You know why they never saw each other? Because they weren't looking. Because they were the cops. Because they're government. Because they had the right of way. Because their lights and siren make them indestructible. And if this had been a citizen who had the right of way and been hurt, they would have probably wrote them a ticket or called the CHP to run over and write them a ticket. So washout happens. You can wash out a little bit by having loud music in cars. That'll kind of wash out a siren. You may not hear somebody honking their horn. You may not hear a motorcycle. That's why motorcycle guys have loud pipes. They want people to hear them. A lot of times you don't see a motorcycle, but you'll hear them. So, and another phrase that you'll hear cops use is you're outrunning your siren. I've talked about this before, but I still get idiots here coming, you don't know what you're talking about, the speed of sound. You can't outrun it in a car. You're an idiot. Well, let me explain what outrunning your siren, because that's a common phrase in law enforcement work. When you're going 60, 70 miles an hour, your siren, you're not going faster than the speed of sound, but you're going so fast that by the time your sound reaches somebody, in your speed, you're up on them, you're passing them, or you're in their way and they can't react. So therefore, you have outrun the ability of your siren to warn somebody and to give them an opportunity to stay out of your way, to hear your siren and go, oh shit, it sounds like a siren. I better look around and see if there's some crazy fire truck going to lunch that's going to run me over. And then you outrun them, you're already there, and by the time they look around, you hit them or they hit you. So that's outrunning your siren. A little bit different than washout, but Both those are terms used by cops a lot, and people misunderstand or don't get them. All right, we'll end it there.